Most new investors buy stocks based on hype, tips, or what's trending on social media. But that's the fastest way to lose money. The truth is, researching stocks doesn't have to be overwhelming. If you follow a proven framework, it will not be overwhelming. Miss this, and you'll either overpay for bad company or completely miss the stocks that built real wealth. Today, I'm going to show you how professionals, people at hedge funds, investment banks, and big accounting firms actually research stocks before they buy. And the best part, you don't need a Wall Street salary to do it. Just a simple, heatable process. I'm going to do the same thing for crypto in the next episode following this one. So make sure to look out for that. But before we go further, remember this is Empower Capital. I'm Sam. Make sure to like, share, subscribe. This content is for educational purposes only. It's not financial, legal, or tax advice. Make sure to do your own research with everything you hear. All right. So what is step one? Starts with what the company actually does. So go research that. If you can't explain how it makes money in one sentence, skip it. Go do that research. Figure out, understand the business, right? Warren Buffett said he does not invest in companies or businesses that he does not understand it. Gain understanding the business. Okay. Use company websites, annual reports, investor presentation, and so on. All right. To do that type of research. Number two, look at financials, right? Focus on the revenue growth, profit margins, and debt, right? Look at the financial ratios, right? And see what is the revenue look like? Is it going to year over year, right? How is the profits, right? The net income, right? Revenue minus expenses, net income, right? Quick ratio checks. Is revenue growing consistently? Does it have more cash than short-term debt, right? So you look at those things. I know these are accounting things, but now you can help, you can use AI to help you evaluate those things. All right. Step three, evaluate the industry. Who are the competitors? All right. To see what are the competitors do, who's going to win in the space. All right. That's very important because the one who's going to win the most market share is going to take most of the pie. So what makes the company different, right? Tech advantage, brand loyalty, and so on and so on. Like, for example, Apple versus every other phone maker. All right. That's a good example there. Step number four, management and vision. All right. A great product can be destroyed by bad leadership. Any little thing can ruin this company and the stocks. All right. So look at the leadership. Who's on it? What names are back in this entity, are part of this organization? All right. Check earnings calls, interviews, shareholder letters. All right. 10K quarterly statements, all that is online. You can find out for free. And step five, evaluation. Even the best company is a bad investment at wrong price, right? So knowing when to come and evaluate the timing and so on. Use simple ratios like PE ratios or compare against peers, okay? And see for the industry because not all PE ratios are the same, right? So it depends on the industry. Some are more higher than others. And number six, red flags. Watch out for high debt, declining cash flows, and constant dilution. Right, issuing more shares and more shares. Market cap divided by outstanding shares equals price. So if they keep issuing more shares, it's not a good thing. All right. So stakes recap. Right. If you skip these steps, you're basically gambling, not investing. And gambling is how most people lose money in the stock market. So don't gamble. Okay. So the next time you're thinking of buying a stock, run it through this checklist. It takes about 30 minutes, but it could save you years of regret. If you want me to teach you to break down my favorite stock research tools, drop a comment below and I will make sure to reveal that in some of my future videos. But remember, the overall, I'm going to do a quick recap right now. Okay. Basically, the key is this. All right. Knowing how to gain understanding, asking the right questions, and then go and research those questions. Okay. What are the hot stocks out there? Right. For example, Palantir, one of my favorite stocks. Okay. How do you research that? Okay. If you go on tradingview.com as an example, or Yahoo Finance, or other stock websites out there, you can go do some research and actually look at the technical analysis, all right, which is the charts, and see the movement of this stock. How is it done? What was the growth over the past 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, 5 years? How has it been growing, right? You can see the trend based on a technical analysis. So you do some technical analysis there. Number two, fundamental analysis. You look, okay, this is what we just discussed earlier, right? The fundamental analysis. What are some of the news going on behind the scenes around this particular stock. How are they getting business? How are they getting contracts? Right, like Palantir is a great example. Right, look who the owners are. Right, it's Peter Thiel and some other big dogs in there. These guys are super connected. They have lots of government contracts, and so they're in a great shape. What industry are they in? What are they doing? They're in tech. They're in AI. They're in big data. They're in intelligence. Right, there's so many areas that have so much potential in the upcoming years, in the upcoming months. And so these are things that you should look at, right? And look at who the leaders are, look at who's backing it, and look at the financial ratios. If you don't understand financial ratios, ask AI to help you to break it down layman's term. Take a screenshot of these things. Tell AI, hey, look at this. Explain this to me. What is this? Right? And it will help you to gain some understanding, right? I feel like nowadays there's no excuse with so many things. I know AI is not perfect and it has its flaws, but you can always still fact check AI and tell it, hey, provide sources to me. How did you figure this out? All that stuff. You got to ask the right question. Even Elon Musk said that. He said that he was talking about AI in general. I think he was talking about Grok. He said it's not about the answers. He's like, the most important is the questions, right? That you ask, right? And same with Michael Saylor said the same thing. Asking the right questions makes a difference. And having that intellectual curiosity, having that desire to win, the desire to learn more, and not stopping until you figure it out. So that's the way to success in this industry. But we'll talk more about crypto as well, and I'll show you more as well with our next video as well. But for now, this is what I'm going to leave you with. All right, and hopefully next video I'll show you, like, actually share my screen so you can see exactly how to research some of these things, including stocks and crypto as well. All right, take care. Remember, we love you. God loves you. Stay blessed.